If I want to be in my bed with my butter pecan ice cream, watching soap operas, y'all don't get to judge me. So I'm listening to For the Healthy Hoes podcast, and Reed and Sunset Tim were talking about like age, and he said, I'm age 1 through 33. I'm not just 33. And I thought that was so dope. And like, that explains a lot. Like, I don't talk about this much, but I barely act my age, because right now I've been really looking into myself and kind of correcting any false beliefs, unlearning things. Like, I've been in me, like deeply in me. And so because of that, I don't always act my age. Like, people say, oh, you're 30, but I don't act 30. Like, sometimes I wake up and I'm really childish and goofy, and I just understand that that's the mode that I'm in today, so I rock with that. Other times I'm very serious, sometimes even moody, and I'm like, okay, so that's the mode I'm in. And I get where it's coming from. My inner child is out, my inner teen is out, sometimes my young adult is out. And then sometimes me being me, I just have to be like, okay, everybody calm down. Adult 30-year-old Fantasia got stuff to do. So I think that it's important for us to just allow ourselves and others to not have to act their age. But like, when people say act your age, it's like, but you have to think about it. That person is more than just that one age that they are. And then on top of that, act your age, everybody is different. Everybody expresses themselves differently. So I could be acting my age because I genuinely am this expressive at this age, compared to someone who is not as outgoing. Or, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I definitely, I think it's interesting now that I'm thinking about that, saying act your age. It's really just a way to tell people to act a way that's more acceptable in society. You don't have to be acceptable, or you don't have to act the way that people tell you to act. If acting your age means acting the age that you feel, then do that. If acting your age means blah, 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 it's up to you. Like, you're the person who gets to determine what acting your age looks like and feels like. Especially, like, I'm 30. When I was 25, I was like, I'm done with clubs. I'm done. I'm 25, no more clubs. And it's not to say that I want to go back to clubs. I do kind of miss, like, the environment, the fun. But at the same time, I honestly was listening to myself. I just got tired of clubs. Like, they weren't fun anymore. It was too much hassle. It was like, I gotta get dressed up. I gotta go out, and I gotta dance. My feet, I'm tired. I want to take a nap. Like, obviously, listening to myself, I was done with clubs. But I wasn't done with clubs because I turned 25, and I mean, a part of me was like, well, I'm 25 now. I don't have a place in the club. Like, I don't need to be in the club anymore. But also, my body was like, we're good on clubs. So I'm honoring my body by not going to the club. Or if I do decide to go to the club, doing it every once in a while so that I'm not tiring myself out just to be in nobody's club. The conversation that they had about acting your age and feeling your age, I thought it was just really great. So if you don't listen to For the Healthy Hoes podcast, definitely check out that episode. It's called The Fountain of Youth. And because I allow myself to act childish, I allow myself to just behave how I feel in the moment. And that allows me to connect more with myself. I feel like a big part of the reason why people are dissatisfied or upset or just not happy, or just in life generally just not pleased, is because they don't allow themselves to express themselves completely. They only express the parts of themselves that are acceptable. And that includes your age. If today you feel like a kid, then act and behave like a child. As long as you don't get in the way of your adult responsibilities. I'm not sitting up there telling you, you have a meeting today, but just play and blow it off. Obviously not. Handle your responsibilities, but after your responsibilities are done, No, I don't want to be serious right now. I'm not about to sit up there and have these deep conversations right now. I am in the mindset of a kid. I'm going to go hang out. I'm about to go play with this chalk on the sidewalk. I'm about to go paint. I'm about to go skate. I'm going to go do something that makes myself, my child inside of me, feel good. Because obviously when I get into that mode, that's what it is. They need to feel happy and have fun. So by not honoring that, you're not honoring yourself. And that's the quickest way to not have that connection between yourself. Like, a lot of times we don't understand why we're feeling the way we're feeling or what we're feeling. And it's because we've spent so much time disconnecting ourselves from parts of ourselves that aren't acceptable in society. Society is not about to allow you to have a fulfilled life. Only you can do that for yourself. And if you don't understand what you want, because parts of you are screaming for attention, but you can't hear them because you keep disconnecting from them in order to feel acceptable, then it's going to be so tough for you to actually feel fulfilled in life. Go ahead. Enjoy that inner child. Enjoy that inner teenager, that young adult. Enjoy that old woman in you. Because we always talk about going back, but please understand, if I want to be in my bed with my butter pecan ice cream, watching soap operas, y'all don't get to judge me. I'm enjoying myself. That's that. I'm gonna be truthful. I don't do any of that. But I don't judge the next person that does. My old lady points, like what I do, I have like one event for like 2 weeks. That's my old lady moment. I'm not putting my schedule, you're not going to pack my schedule full of stuff. I went to 2 graduations in a day, and it took me a week, y'all, a week to get back together after that. Like, it really did. It takes a moment. So I don't put a lot of stuff on my schedule. I keep it easy breezy. Go with the flow. That's my old ladiness. And when I say old, obviously I don't mean old. I just mean seasoned. Because when you are seasoned in life, when you have experienced life, one, you don't chase after everybody running around feeling FOMO, because you honestly have experienced enough that you're content with life. But 2, and this one a big one, you just be like, look, I'm going to put my energy towards where I feel like it should go. I'm prioritizing my energy. Young people, they don't prioritize their energy. They don't really feel like they need to. They can always find some way to keep going. When you get more seasoned in life, you realize how precious your energy is and how you have to delegate it. And you don't be wasting it on just foolishness. Oh, I'm not sure what we're going to do. We might go out. I could tell you right now what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay up in this house. You ain't got no plans. Not me putting my clothes on, looking nice, going ahead and making that effort just to end up driving around all night because we don't know where we're going to go. When you actually have a plan, look, that's how I am. Anyway, yeah, so we talk about like your inner child, your inner this, but understand that you have a seasoned person in you as well. Someone who just wants to take things a little bit more slow. Someone who just wants to enjoy life. Just looking and observing the beauty of life. That person, they deserve to get their moments too. Where you just sit your butt down and just enjoy the crickets, or in this case, cicadas. And you just look at the clouds and you just feel the sun. Like that type of stuff, it sounds so small, but it honestly is a gorgeous thing to be able to do. It's so nice just to be able to feel the sun on your skin. Just to be able to listen and hear, especially, as I said, when you season, you don't take it for granted. Your sight, your hearing, you don't take that stuff for granted, because it's much more prevalent that you might know people who don't, who can't see, who can't hear. So it's like you don't take those things for granted. Anyway, the point is, acting your age truly just means acting how you feel in the moment, Don't let nobody bully you into acting your age. Don't let society tell you that that's inappropriate or unacceptable. If I'm 30 and I'm acting like I'm 3, guess what? That's just my child deciding that right now she wants to play. And instead of sitting up there and putting her down and saying, no, I'm an adult and I got to act like an adult, I'm going to allow you to have your moments where you get to enjoy yourself too. When the 80-year-old woman in me say, go and sit down somewhere in the grass and I want to go and chill and just get the sun on my skin, I'm not going to say, I'm too young to be sitting up here watching the birds and trying to enjoy. No. Firstly, there's no age limit to enjoying nature. It don't start at a certain age. It don't end at a certain age. It's always. But past that, if that's what my body and my mind is yearning for, then that's what I need to go ahead and do. I don't care if my neighbors look at me like, why she in that rocking chair? Ain't you 30? Girl, I could be too. If I feel like I want to be in this rocking chair, I'm going to be up in this rocking chair. And I'm going to be a rocking. I want y'all to have a fantastic day. Remember, it's up to you, no one else.